is weaponized incompetence? Weaponized incompetence, also called strategic incompetence, is when someone knowingly or unknowingly demonstrates an inability to perform or master certain tasks, thereby leading others to take on more work. For example, if the kitchen towels are supposed to be folded or put here neatly, to use it and then put it to the side, that's weaponized incompetence.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about weaponized incompetence. I know that's not a word that people hear every day, but if you have a partner that you're cohabitating with or you're married, it's definitely probably an action that you see every day. I'm going to keep this intro short because I'm really excited to get into the video. Even if you don't have a partner, you've probably seen your brother or dad or any male figures use this tactic. This is how you see so many women cooking dinner, cleaning, doing laundry, doing all the household chores. This is how men get women to doing those types of things. This is the seed that they plant. This is how it all starts. Once you've identified this, you can combat it, you can get it out of the way and keep things balanced in your relationship. Let's get into the video.
You guys, I asked Par to cut these bananas and put them in the freezer so I could throw them into our shakes when we make protein shakes. Why did he leave the banana peel on?
And this is another perfect example of weaponized incompetence from an incompetent man-child. It's time that you stop letting little men like this get away with this. So guess what? You did this, you put these bananas with the peel in the freezer. Those are for his shakes. You make his shakes with those, and you make yours the right way. And let's see if he likes the taste of bitter banana peel in his shake.
I'm sure you have all seen this video by now. I asked Nick to keep an eye on the babies for 2 minutes, and I heard crying and then silence, and I come out to this. Meanwhile, here's Nick. I'm going to say 3 things. One is, don't do this. 3,700 infants die every year from sleep-related deaths, a portion of those being positional asphyxiation, when a baby's chin hits their chest and they don't get enough air. If you're so hesitant to leave the house for a couple of hours without leaving detailed instructions or without expecting the house to be a mess or a kid to be not fed or not put to bed, if you feel like your partner's life and their responsibilities have not changed and you have taken on the majority of the mental load for your family, that's not fair. It doesn't have to be that way. We need to stop normalizing this.
I've been tagged repeatedly in this video, and I wasn't going to talk about it initially because it's your run-of-the-mill, garden variety, weaponized incompetence video with a hint of rage baiting. The comment section for videos like this is always the same. Women saying, I don't know how you put up with it. This is why I'm single. I would leave him, divorce him immediately. She'll post this, read your comments, and looking for those few comments that are like, mine is the same, my husband does the same, my husband, and they try to one-up each other with these horrible stories. Since we all know they're not leaving these men, this is what I would do. I'm going to say, are you hungry? You want some breakfast? He's going to say yes. I'm going to say, great. Do me a favor, go in that fridge and get me the bacon, the eggs, the cheese, the butter, the milk. I would give him a list. You go get it. Since it's easy, and since it's no big deal, you go get it. And I'm not cooking a thing until you do. This whole thing is about conditioning you and training you and showing you I do this job badly, so you might as well do it yourself. Until he figures it out, it's ham, no burger. It's peanut butter, no jelly. I wash the clothes, but I'm going to leave them in the wash. You're going to have to dry them. Since we have to task that our partner asks us to do, then I'm going to do it too. I promise you he'll figure it out.
Okay, ladies, I know you might be a little bit upset, especially if you weren't aware of this. Like, there's a name to it, there's behaviors for it. Your partner has a purposeful strategy behind this. And if this is something you've not been aware of, you're probably heated right now. Calm down, relax, breathe. We're not going to go flip out just yet. We're going to play the game with him, okay? Like that lady with the banana peels. I read the comments and like the lady said, you should make his shakes with those bananas with the peels on them. And somebody in the comments said, actually peel the bananas, use the bananas for your smoothie and make the peels with his. He can have just peel, no banana. Like she said, peanut butter, no jelly.
He purposely poured milk here. It didn't spill anywhere. He hid the milk kind of like this with the egg thing there. I didn't notice it at first. No spills on the side, no spills down. So a bottle couldn't have spilled and went there. A bottle can't even fit on that shelf. The only way you can do it is by slowly pouring milk on that shelf.
Babe, I'm working a 12-hour shift today, so if we want to have some stuff to make for the weekend, I'm really not going to have time to go to the grocery store. Do you think you would be able to do that today since you have the day off? Yeah, I could do that. I don't know what we need though. Would you be able to text me a list? Of course I can do that. I'll send it right over to you when I get to work, okay? Alright, sounds good. Have a good day at work. Hey babe, I'm home. Hey, how was work? It was good. It was a pretty easy day. How was grocery shopping? It was pretty easy. I got in and out. I don't really know what you're complaining about all the time, but yeah, I got everything on the list. Honey, has this stuff been sitting out all day? Well, yeah, you told me I had to go grocery shopping. You didn't tell me I had to put everything away. Are you kidding? We have chicken, we have sausage, we have milk, we have eggs. You just let this stuff sit out for 12 hours? I don't get why you're making such a big deal out of this. I did something to try to help you and take something off of your plate. Well, yeah, now the problem is this adds more onto my plate, and now we're out $150 because all this food is wasted. Well, since I'm such a shitty boyfriend, I'll stop trying to help in the future and let you just do everything so it's perfectly your way.
Typically, when I speak, I show previous videos on mute. However, in this video, I'm showing pictures of the things that men are doing to show their weaponized incompetence. Okay, so just look at that while I'm speaking. Let me just say this. This whole topic should be an issue that only affects married couples, because to subject yourself to this type of behavior and not even share that man's last name, that's your fault. And you should be upset with yourself. Let me just say that first. I don't mean to tug on any wigs, but he is pimping you. If this is something that you're experiencing with a partner that you are not married to, you should not even be. This is one of the main reasons why I think cohabitation doesn't work in our favor. And this is pretty much them getting the cow and the milk without the ring. And this is how, because all they have to do is play stupid. They're smart enough to believe that you're dumb enough to believe that they're dumber than you so that you can do everything for them. Now that make sense. Make it make sense. And while I already have your heart rate up and your eyes are open, let me just sneak something else in there too. For the women who have babies with men that are not your husband, you are really the pinnacle. We need to send help for you. We need to give you an intervention, because if you're not married to this man and you have his babies and you're doing all that, sis, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Don't get upset, don't throw anything. But you really need to reevaluate how and why you are where you are. Okay? Let's continue.
Some signs that you might be experiencing weaponized incompetence in your relationship. You do all the household labor because it's an extra step to ask your partner to do it and then have to explain exactly how to do it. You feel resentment because you feel like you're doing a disproportionate amount of the work. Even if your partner agrees to do the work, you're over-explaining the steps or constantly looking over their shoulders or just expecting that you're gonna have to redo all of it. You don't feel like you can go to your partner when something unexpected comes up. You think they're lying about their ability to do shared responsibilities. You're constantly hearing things like, I don't know how to do that, or I'm just not good at it, or you're better than me.
So I just got back from the store, and my husband goes, did you enjoy your time? That was the other half to my Christmas gift. I'm like, where? What is it?
I babysit for hours. I babysat for hours.
He says freedom. You were gone for 2 hours, and I babysat. Your gift was
yourself.
freedom. Baby, I love you, and he kissed me.
I was home with the baby. The greatest gift of all for a mother. I love you. I love you too.
First, it was the video of that lady taking 6 hours to unwrap her gift because her husband hated her that much. Now, your man is talking about he's babysitting his own child. How are men babysitting their own kids? And then y'all want to be like, oh my God, it's just a little jokey joke. Oh my God. Y'all continue to share y'all business on the internet and be mad when people have opinions. Your man at his big old age talking about he babysitting his own child for 2 hours and that's your Christmas gift. These men are not going to say the quiet part out loud. They hate y'all. But it's cheaper to keep her. We all know that, right? There's no way that she go to the store, you babysit, and that's her Christmas gift. And she's laughing because she's embarrassed.
I'm not sure what irks me more. I don't know if it's the age difference, the race thing, or the fact that he's playing in her face and he's coached her and she's just smiling about it and trying to laugh it off. It's sick. And this is why a lot of women get depressed and they lose themselves because they're focused so much on their husband and their kids, they forget about who they are. This girl is 19 and I believe he's 45. So it's very intentional. And when you don't have outside resources to like balance it out, you lose yourself.
Hey, where do we keep the vacuum cleaner? Hey honey, is this ketchup still good? Hey honey, when I go to get to my car later today, do I need to fill it with gas? Hey, what are we doing on Saturday again? Hey, I know we're going to that birthday party on Saturday. What's the kid's name again that we're going to? Hey, what temperature is it again that we need to have it to when you're cooking chicken for it to be like fully cooked? Hey, what time are your parents coming over later? Hey, are these dishes still dirty? Hey, I'm at the grocery store filling out your list. What aisle's the spaghetti in? Hey, where do we keep the detergent for the laundry? Hey, what's our kid's birthday again?
Hey babe, can you do the dishes? I did them every night this week. They don't need to be washed every day. Yeah, I know, but the dishes that I need for tomorrow are dirty, so can you please just wash them? Fine. If I do a horrible job or annoy her enough, she'll either just do it herself or never ask me to do it again. I am such a genius and not at all a horrible or useless partner. Which sponge do I use? There's only one sponge. This one? I just said there's only one. I'm just making sure. You're the one who usually does this. Jeez. Yeah, that's the problem. How much soap do I use? What? Like, how many pumps or whatever? As much as you need. Oh, okay. This is so freaking easy, she's already getting annoyed. It's only a matter of time before she steps in now. Please stop asking me questions. The food isn't coming off of this one. Then use the freaking Brillo pad. Oh. Which one is that? You know what? Never mind. I'll just do it. I can't ask you for shit. Fine. I guess I'm just useless. I told you you're better at this than I am. Yes, my plan worked. As long as I act like a useless idiot, I never have to lift a freaking finger. And I know she won't leave me because she'd rather do everything herself than be alone. Why would I ever change?
Usually, I feel bad for straight women, but at this point, y'all are doing it to yourself. Those comments, you're not asking him to do something outrageous. You're asking him to literally make the bed that he gets into every single night. And on one hand, you have men out there that say we are observant creatures, and that's why we stare at women and over-sexualize everything, is because we're so observant. But then you ask them to make a bed that they get into every day and suddenly they don't know how to do that. Or you ask them to find a pair of scissors in the house that they live in and suddenly their eyes don't work when they open up the drawer that the scissors are in. How do y'all put up with this? Why do y'all put up with this? Holy good day to be gay.
Can we bring back the women that rub backs and pack lunches for hardworking men?
Can we bring back our mommies? Because I really want someone to make my lunch for me every day because I don't know how to make a sandwich. And I want someone to rub my back and change my underwear for me and maybe wipe my ass because I can't do that either. Can we bring back just having mommies all the time? Because we never really grow up and, we don't really know how to be an actual functioning independent adult without a mommy around. Can we do that? Because these hardworking men, they need mommies. And this is Bacon.
You know how they have that saying that's like, girls date men like their fathers, right? Well, men date women like their mothers, and they don't know how to separate the woman's duty to him versus his mom's duty. He just thinks a woman is a woman is a woman. Do what women do. No, no, no. The same way that he's trying to train you to do what he wants you to do, he's trying to manipulate you and trying to condition you, you're going to have to counterbalance that now that you know about it. So don't run off to him and say, I'm on to you. I know what you're doing. Don't do that. Just stop cooking. It's time to eat. Yeah, go out and pick up something. How about this? You're not even hungry. You're going to eat before you get home. Your clothes are clean. Your dishes are washed. You know, everything's fine with you. He has to break out of that. You're going to have to train him. They say that women are catty. They compare us to cats. But we know that they say men are dogs. And you got to train a dog to sit, right? So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video and you learned a lot. I am going to do a part 2 because there's so much more that I want to share. I've seen so many interesting clips and I can't keep it to myself. There's so much more for us to talk about. Thanks for watching if you've made it to the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one.